The Slender Man was created by Eric Knudsen as a creepypasta internet meme in 2009, as a fictional supernatural character. He is often portrayed as an exceptionally tall and thin humanoid figure with a white head and face devoid of features, dressed in a black suit. Stories involving the Slender Man frequently revolve around his eerie presence, stalking, abduction, or causing distress to individuals, especially children. Over time, the Slender Man has gained significant recognition as a pop culture icon. Although his character is not limited to a single storyline, he has made appearances in various fictional works, often shared and created online. For some, however, they are unable to separate real life from fiction and let this tall man in a suit bleed over into their real life as they committed heinous crimes. Here are 4 real-life crimes related to Slenderman. In June 2014, a disturbing incident took place in Cincinnati, Ohio. A concerned mother contacted the police, reporting that upon returning home from work, she was greeted by her daughter, who silently awaited her in the kitchen. The child's identity remains undisclosed due to legal reasons, but it was known that she had been grappling with mental health challenges. Additionally, she had developed an intense fascination with the Slender Man. Disturbingly, after investigating the incident, authorities found several writings in her room that revolved around demons, madness, and references to the Slender Man. As the mother entered their family home, she was alarmed to find her daughter dressed entirely in black attire and wearing a white mask. To the mother's horror, her daughter attempted to stab her in the chest. Fortunately, the intended victim managed to escape with minor defensive injuries. The daughter was subsequently taken into custody and placed in a juvenile detention center. Several months later, a disturbing incident unfolded in Port Richey, Florida. Lily Marie Hartwell embarked on a late-night journey to a local park, carrying a backpack filled with knives, lighters, flashlights, cookies, and water. Unbeknownst to her sleeping mother and 9-year-old brother, Hartwell had initiated a dangerous act by setting their house on fire before embarking on her trip. This alarming act was inspired by the Slender Man, as she later revealed to local law enforcement. Hartwell confessed to being consumed by an obsession with the creepypasta, frequently visiting websites that featured a plethora of stories and information about the character. Furthermore, she maintained a chilling journal that contained entries about murder and death. Notably, she ominously wrote, "If this keeps up, there will be no safety in this house." Fortunately, the mother and brother managed to escape the fire with only minor injuries. However, their entire home was reduced to ashes. Hartwell faced charges of arson and 2 counts of attempted murder. As she was a juvenile at the time of the crime, her court records have been sealed, leaving no further information available regarding her fate. On June 9, 2014, a tragic incident occurred in Las Vegas, involving Jared Miller, who was accused of killing 2 police officers and a civilian before taking his own life, along with his wife. It is worth mentioning that Miller was known to enjoy dressing up as Slender Man for recreational purposes. Although there is no direct evidence linking these events to Slender Man as an inspiration, Miller's neighbors reported frequent sightings of him in Slender Man attire. Probably the most famous case happened on May 31, 2014. A harrowing incident unfolded in Waukesha, Wisconsin, USA. 2 12-year-old girls, Anissa Wire and Morgan Geyser, lured their friend Peyton Leutner into a wooded area and viciously attacked her, inflicting 19 stab wounds. Their motive was to please the fictional character known as Slender Man. Despite her grave injuries, Leutner managed to crawl to a nearby road, where she was discovered by a cyclist who promptly sought medical help. After undergoing a 6-day hospitalization, she eventually recovered from the traumatic ordeal. Approximately 5 hours later, Wire and Geyser were apprehended near Steinhoffel's furniture store, close to Interstate 94, after a 4.9-mile, 7.9 kilometers, walk. The knife used in the stabbing was found in a bag they carried. Their intention was to meet Slender Man at a place called Slender Mansion, located in the Nicolet National Forest, which would have required a roughly 200-mile hike from their location. During their subsequent interviews, Geyser exhibited a lack of empathy, while Wire expressed guilt over the stabbing, although both believed the attack was necessary to appease Slender Man. Wire and Geyser were found not guilty by reason of mental illness and were committed to mental health facilities. Wire received a sentence of 25 years to life, while Geyser received a sentence of 40 years to life. Recently, after serving a period of 7 years, Wire was granted early release but will remain under supervision until the age of 37. Well, there you have it. 4 real-life crimes related to Slenderman. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if there's anything you'd like us to cover in the future, leave a comment down below. Goodbye until next time.